A baseline survey report released by Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, UFAA, has revealed that government agencies and privately owned institutions across the country are holding over 241 billion shillings worth of unclaimed cash and assets. It is for this reason that UFAA has partnered with Huduma Kenya to make asset claiming services available in all Huduma Centers across the country. While speaking at Thika Stadium during UFAA Mashinani Drive, Board Chairman Dr Kigo Njenga warned institutions that are yet to remit unclaimed assets to the government that they had until 30th of October to do so or risk stiff penalties.
I'm Honorable Dr. CPA Francis Kigo Njenga. A baseline survey that was done a few years ago, could be 4 years ago, signified that there's 241 billion being held by holders outside there. Only 57 going to 58 billion has been released. So anybody holding anything that is not his is doing so illegally in accordance with the law and the Constitution of Kenya. We are holding money for people who are arrived, including myself. Before I joined UFAA, I did not know I had money. When I joined UFAA, I found I have money. We correct this money under the said law, and therefore, it is the duty of every holder, whether private or public, big or small, to discharge such monies to the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. In fact, there is a deadline of that 1st October, and the penalties are big. Although we have a moratorium, people need to take advantage of this relief and release such money, because the minute you don't release and audits are done, and you are found not to have released, then you lose a lot of money as a holder.
UFAA CEO John Mwangi said that they had over 58 billion shillings of unclaimed assets and asked all Kenyans to use all available avenues to claim these cash and assets. He added that those who won't make it to the UFAA Mashinani drives that they could still get such services at any Huduma Centre across the country. Others who spoke in the event include Huduma Kenya CEO Benjamin Kai Chilumo, who urged Kenyans to take advantage of their services to reclaim what belonged to them or their deceased relatives and next of kin.
John Mwangi, I'm the CEO and Managing Trustee of Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. This is a state agency that is mandated by law to receive unclaimed financial assets from holders of these assets, and holders are any legally incorporated entity. It could be a company, a SACCO, a partnership, an association, any form of being a formal entity. Potentially become a holder. So the law requires that holders of these assets identify them from their records, look for the owner of these assets, and if you don't find the owner of these assets, then you're supposed to remit those assets to the authority, and you give us the name of the person you are remitting together with the amount of the money that you're bringing for that person. And then for us as an authority, we hold that money on trust and then proactively look for the owners of those assets and reunite them with their assets. To date, we've been able to receive about 27 billion from about 1,200 institutions since we began our mandate in 2015. And of that, we've been able to pay out about 2 billion to a number of Kenyans. And because of that, we are seeing a lot of people, number one, are not aware who we are and what we do. And because of that, they are not able to come and look for their assets. We also have got about 1.2 billion units of shares, valued at about 30 billion, under our custody. So today, the portfolio of unclaimed assets, both cash and non-cash assets, is made up of 27 billion in cash and 30 billion in non-cash. We were in Nakuru 2 weeks ago. Last week, we were in Nyeri. Today, we are in Thika. And we are going to do this across the country. And our main mission as an authority is to bring our services closer to the people. And that's why we partnered with Huduma. And through Huduma Mashinani, you see now you can be able to come here. You can walk to our desk. We'll check for you if you have unclaimed assets. And if you're not able to come here, you can dial *361# *361#, and you're able to check whether any unclaimed assets has been surrendered under your name, and you'll be prompted on the process you have to follow to claim. The other way is to go to our website, that is www.ufaa.go.ke, check if you have unclaimed assets, and the process to claim has been indicated. So our main mission here today is to tell people of Thika, please come forward. We have been here since yesterday. We'll be leaving here tomorrow. Tomorrow is our last day here. So we are inviting you to come and check if you have unclaimed assets. And once we leave here, you'll be able to go to a Huduma Centre here in Thika, and we'll make sure you partner with them. You can follow up if you have unclaimed assets, and we are going to unite you with your assets.
Kai Chilumo, I am the CEO of Huduma Kenya. Na kuna mabilioni mengi ambayo wananchi wameyasahau, lakini kupitia UFAA sasa tunayo nafasi kutumia ukumbi wa huduma. Unaweza kukuja na upate pesa zako zilizopotea. So as a Huduma Kenya, we are very much excited to be part of the initiative to ensure that Kenyans are able to be reunited with the billions of monies that UFAA are holding, which belong to Kenyans, but otherwise, for one reason or the other, Kenyans do not know about those. Huduma Kenya has come up with another channel. This channel is called Huduma Mashinani, where instead of just sitting at the Huduma Centers offering government services, we now take government services right to the village through our Huduma Mashinani initiative. It is this channel that UFAA have made a very important decision to leverage on that. Use our Huduma Mashinani channels, where we come and put pitch tents and bring all our services, including those UFAA, so that we can easily interact with wananchi and they get the services. We've done that with UFAA. This is the third joint mission. We started with Nakuru. Last week we were in Nyeri, and this time we are here at Thika.
Beneficiaries who spoke to 3TTV expressed their gratitude to the government for availing such services at the grassroots. They were happy to have gained access to some of the assets they or their kin had lost through unexplained bureaucracy.
My name is Thomas Joroge Mungai from Maguguni in Goriba Ward. And today I visited the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority who have brought their services now from the headquarters now to Thika Stadium. And we are very, very grateful for the services that they are offering, particularly on shares. We are also very, very grateful for them for bringing the services closer to us. Otherwise, we were not very much willing to go to Nairobi. But once they are here, you can see the fares are small. Two, the services they are offering here, the officials here are very hospitable. They are good, and they are taking the shortest time possible. And we are also requesting the government now to be bringing these services closer to us, so that the elderly can be able to access their properties, which they might not know that they have them.
Jina langu naitwa Francisca. Nafanya kazi na Bethany Kids Kenya. Na ninashukuru sana siku ya leo kukuja hapa. Nilikuwa nakuja kwa Huduma Centre kuchukua ACPO certificate. Nimeshukuru sana kwa sababu nimehudumiwa vizuri sana. Na at least tunaweza ku-access mahali hapa, hata kuangalia mambo ya access ya watu. At least watu wanasababisha wako na chance ya kuja hapa kusaidia. Na nimeona ni chance mzuri sana ya kuja kujua hata kama kuna kitu ambaye baba yako alikuwa ameacha, either kuna mali alikuwa ameacha na alikufa na ujui, this is a good opportunity ya kukuja kuangalia na uweze kusaidika. It's a very good thing. People with disability hata kuletewa karibu ambaye ni mahali ambapo ni pazuri, si mahali unapanda stairs, bali ni mahali ambayo tunaletewa huduma hapo karibu na sisi. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana sana. Serikali endelea kufanya kazi vizuri.